Hey guys, so it was about 47 reasons that my mind gave me to not tape this. Got my door open because I'm airing out the room and my housemate has her TV on in the other room. So of course I'm afraid that's going to spill over. And then also I'm wearing this t-shirt, which I love. It's got this beautiful squirrel on it. There's a very long story in my life about tan squirrels. Wrote a poem about one probably 25, 30 years ago, and it's become a kind of a cool, special thing in a way. But today, what I'm trying to do is just figure out how to properly thaw a hamburger that I was going to try to have today, but I suppose I better. I'm looking at what Gemini had to say. I probably have to wait, defrost it in a way that I have it tomorrow, but let me go read what Gemini said here. Oh, Lord God, this is so long. Okay, what do we got? Number one, I want to eat it in 5 minutes method. This is the fastest, but you have to be careful not to actually cook the edges of the meat. How to do it, use the defrost setting. The trick, defrost for 2 minutes, flip the patty, do another 2 minutes until it's pliable. Crucial rule, you must cook the burger immediately after using the microwave to defrost it. That's number one of three. And before it started number one, it said in bold, please do not leave meat sitting out on the counter, which of course I've been doing all my life and everybody I know has been, but I guess it's supposed to not be a good idea. So number two of three, the I want to eat it in 20 minutes method, cold water bath. This is many chefs' favorite quick method. Keeps the texture of the meat. How to do it: put the patty in a leak-proof Ziploc bag. If it isn't already sealed, submerge the bag in a bowl of cold tap water. The trick: change the water every 10 minutes to keep it moving. Change the water every 10 minutes to keep it moving? What's that mean? A single patty usually thaws in about 15 to 20 minutes. All right. Never use hot water. Okay, that's number two. Or number three, I can wait until dinner method. That's kind of nice. This is the gold standard for safety. Takes the longest how to do it. Move the patty from the freezer to the fridge. For a single patty, it usually takes 6 to 8 hours. Put it in the fridge in the morning, it'll be ready for dinner. Well, I may just put it in the fridge and then do it for tomorrow. A secret fourth option, cook it frozen. If you're really in a rush, you don't actually have to defrost the burger. You could put the frozen patty directly into a pan. The catch, it will take about 50% longer to cook, and you need to keep the heat at medium rather than high so that the outside doesn't burn. Well, that's not a bad idea. What method sounds like it fits your schedule? Well, good. I like that fourth one because I'm gonna have this stuff for a meal later in the day. Let me see here. Draft in Gmail. I try to capture this information by sending it over to a Gmail. Yeah, that's good. Well, I didn't even know there was that method. So AI did help me with this cooking, even though I thought, well, can AI really know about cooking? I mean, cooking is kind of an art. It's a science, but it's also an art. All right, folks. So I'm going to play my Oh, I want to play my show, but then if I do that, I have to pause the video. Whatever. All right. So, yeah. So, no, let me get back to the tan squirrel thing. I was living on South Fifth in San Jose for many years, probably about what I would estimate 16 years, maybe 1998 to 2014, possibly. And there was I lived in a house, large house with several units, rental units. And one day, this tan squirrel came by on the roof, and I wrote a poem about him. So that's how the whole tan squirrel thing started. Then a friend of mine, a good friend, whom I'll call Grace, uh, started trying to buy me like birthday cards and such with tan squirrels on them because at some point I sent her that poem. And so she or I got me this. I think she got me this squirrel t-shirt, which is very lovely, by the way. So, all right, folks. So I'm gonna put this at Facebook. Anyway, yeah, that sounds good. I like that idea of putting it in the just putting it in the heat. I may do that for the day. Kind of want to have a bowl of chili, to tell you the truth, but I don't know if I have enough chili to do that. So, see. All right. All right, kids. Well, I'm going to go make something to eat. I've got a bunch of Meals on Wheels meals in there. I'll probably try to keep it frozen. Oh, cook it slowly so the center thaws with the outside, then cook it as you like it. Oh, if you diet, if your diet isn't working, this is why. Bad things to say as you're being arrested. That sounds hilarious. This is Facebook here, the Facebook feed. I like this Whose Line Is It Anyway group here. We have someone named Rush Darwish. I don't know, well, oh boy. I don't like to broach the subject of Israel because I feel very conflicted. On the one hand, I love Israel and Jewish people. And on the other hand, it's pretty undeniable that Israel has done some very serious, I mean, the United States, of course, has too, gone into other countries and bombed and killed and regime change and all that. But Israel's doing the same thing. So, hmm, yeah. Anyway, there's Legal Shield, which I am a member of, but I bought it more for the reassurance than the actual service. I've barely ever used the service. I did use it once. something called the Public Theater. Secretary Hillary Rodham Clinton joined us to celebrate the opening of some theater somewhere. Okay. And bunch of other stuff, groups to join. Questions raised over timing of her. Remember Dolores Huerta coming out about Chavez. Questions raised over timing of Huerta's accusations against Chavez as her foundation faces a lawsuit. Oh, all right. Well, if he was abusive, he was abusive. It breaks my heart, but what can you do? I've never seen anything like Epstein's files in my life. Democrat, somebody, I won't say her name, gives a horrific number of crimes against humanity that the Epstein people did. And there's some software pushing its product. Ah, huh. What is all this? Huh. Slaker, who is a guy that was on my show a year or two ago. All right. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going through the Facebook feed. It wasn't my intention in the beginning. Hmm. Okay, some more Epstein. A lot of Epstein in Facebook these days. Robert Wright, of course, who's always doing a service by ranting about society. To other things. I don't want to even mention the name of these people here. Friend Mark Balin, who has a big TV network that reaches millions and millions of people. Then here's a post from a guy who used to be on my crew at the TV station. All right. All right. And then some other stuff. That's enough. I don't know what the rest of this is. Fremont. Oh, I live in Fremont, California. There's more going on around here than I would think. Oh, okay. Well, good. There's some stuff here about AOC, which I won't really go into, but she's Megan McCain, who, of course, used to be on The View. Now, I could do more of this, and it would be advantageous, I suppose, but all right, kids. I'm going to go in the kitchen and try to make myself something, either Meals on Wheels or chili, or I don't think I'll start that burger yet because my housemaid is up, still awake, and yeah, she'll fall asleep sometime 8, 9 o'clock, and I'm usually up all night, so I could cook that at night. she would probably have something to say about what I was doing. So, all right. Well, love you guys. See you soon, I guess, and take care.